Chicago. It's in this city that the NATO summit will be held on the 20th and 21st of May, an international event animating the streets of the city, but also causing the inhabitants some concern. For them, one thing is sure: the summit will put the city in the limelight.
I think it's going to bring a lot of business and a lot of popularity. A lot of people are going to be coming into town. It'll bring a lot of attention to Chicago.
I think it's good for Chicago. I just hope nothing bad happens.
I think that it's okay for Chicago. I think that it'll definitely be able to showcase what we have as a city. But I do wonder about the security issues, just because I think it might be one of the biggest things to have happened here.
So, there's interest, enthusiasm, and anxiety as the summit approaches. The NATO Host Committee believes it is essential to inform and involve the citizens of Chicago.
I think the biggest challenge for the Host Committee has been being able to cross the divide between the public in Chicago and the visitors that are coming for the summit itself, and to make sure that everyone understands the mutually beneficial arrangement that they'll have while they're in Chicago.
To meet this challenge, the NATO Host Committee in Chicago is organising information sessions, particularly for people living near McCormick Place, where the summit will be held.
To see what they have to say about how they're going to handle the security.
I'm interested in hearing what kind of planning has gone on regarding, for example, security and planning about street closures and managing protests.
So experts and the authorities dealing with security in Chicago are regularly answering residents' questions and explaining what will happen. Their job is to explain the impact that the event will have on residents' daily lives.
The entire facility will be secured, so that will include visitors, guests, the protectees who visited, and including all of the vendors and anyone. So a fence will go around McCormick Place, and it will become a hard checkpoint.
If you have to move around the city, I would strongly suggest using public transportation. We have already modeled out multiple alternate routes.
The main advice is don't panic. The security services have been working for some time on the coordination of the event. Fences and barriers will be put up. The city's rivers will be watched. The Chicago police force has been trained to deal with demonstrators. Gary Schenkel says the city of Chicago is ready to host the summit.
This city is not afraid to have a party. We're used to running very large, complex activities in this city at all times.
I'm much less worried. Not worried at all. Chicago police will take care of everything.
It's well planned. It's well organized. It's going to be okay.
More than 60 heads of state and government will spend 24 hours in Chicago. The security services hope that the summit will have only a minor impact on the daily life of Chicago residents. The political impact for the international community, on the other hand, will be considerable. This is a NATO Channel report.